Today's Extra.
Welcome back on the Anglers Extra pregame show. I'm Jack Smith, joined by Sheets for the Manager Show. Sheets, you got a home run on the first pitch yesterday from Austin O'Verne, but then went scoreless over the next 8 innings. What was Katuitt doing well to stifle the hitters?
Man, we just got in a spot where their guy got in a groove, and we didn't really break his momentum a little bit. You know, he just really got comfortable, and it kind of carried over as they went to the bullpen. We just had some moments where we had guys in score position, didn't get the big hit that we wanted. They had comfortability on the mound. It was a really good game there for a stretch, and you take back a pickoff and one pitch, and it's a completely different ball game. But that's how it goes sometimes.
Despite the loss, you got another strong outing from Kyson Witherspoon. If it was his last time pitching for Chatham, what did you see from him this summer?
Gosh, like I said, and I told Zach last, I mean, he's a big leaguer, man. Like, he pitched in a way that we're sitting there watching, and Coach Beatty and myself are going, that dude's going to pitch on TV at some point, just because his ability to throw 3 pitches for strikes and his ability to compete. And, you know, he reared back at one point, I think it was in the 4th, and he went first pitch fastball 98. And just the ability to kind of rear back and find velocity as he's getting more comfortable, he's a special arm, man. Special kid, hard worker. He's going to be really good for somebody.
What makes him good outside of the fact that he could throw pitches for strikes and throw velocity, mentality-wise?
He's one of those, like we talked about Evan, he's kind of in that vein. He really doesn't get rattled. He's very, he had a couple moments you guys saw he kind of fell off the mound a little bit. And he just has the ability to walk around the mound, come back, and I always try to hone in on that. And he got right back to the place he needed to be. It didn't carry over. That is a unique superpower that really confident elite pitchers have, is they don't let things carry over to the next pitch. Like, even if I'll go ball 1, I have a process that allows me to get back on the mound, and that pitch is over, and it's about executing this one. And he did that a couple times. He got ahead of some guys. Even when he fell behind, he found a way to get right back to the next pitch and get back in the zone. And he's got elite ability to do some cool things that are probably mature beyond his years. He's going to be special.
Roster has changed a little bit for the first time over the past couple of days. How do you process new guys coming in, old guys going out, and making it all balance?
I'll tell you what, it's like this big puzzle. Like, if you drop down the 500-piece puzzle on your kitchen table, it's like moving all those puzzle pieces and making them work. There's a lot of dynamics that are at play up here in the Cape, Jack, that I'm learning. You have guys that in their head they have a window. As you well know, the draft coming up, in the middle of July, that factors into a lot of guys and how they do things. We have USA Baseball, which I'm a huge supporter of, obviously, and you want guys to have an opportunity to go play for their national team. Well, that has its own dynamic that pulls guys away. And so there's a lot of moving pieces that we communicate with them early. This is where my thoughts are. This is what I see happening. And then we have to, on the backside, grab another puzzle piece and try to move them into place. That way we don't have a lot of overlap of gaps in our roster to where we don't have options. We want to make sure that we always have 30 that are active, that we have options to play or pitch. So it's a lot of moving and shaking, and I'm learning. But the cool part is we like where we're heading, and I think we're getting the right guys in here.
I'm Jack Smith with Sheets ahead of Chatham versus Harwich here for the Manager Show. Sheets, what's your message to the guys who are leaving for their next opportunity?
We're fired up for the USA guys. I mean, I think I talked with KJ about it, man. The opportunity to wear a USA jersey is special. And again, I've been fortunate to be part of some different groups with USA, and it's just special, man. He's going to enjoy Carey and that experience, and Gilly and those guys are going to treat him right. And the Witherspoons are in the same boat. They get a chance to go up there and pitch and be part of that experience. And then, you never know what's going to happen. They're all in that, Witherspoons are in that age bracket. Things could change for him in the coming weeks after that, and you hope so. And then KJ, obviously, for him, man, is trying to heal his body. He had some injuries this past spring. We're trying to make sure that he stays healthy and he puts his best foot forward at USA, and then he gets a chance to go back and be ready for his sophomore year at Duke. So it's a lot of those conversations of what's right for them, what's right for us, and just getting on the same page and working the plan.
KJ is two-way player for Chatham, Kyle Johnson. Last question for you, Sheets. We can make it quick to end the Manager's show. After your first 3 losses, you guys have picked up wins. What will it take tonight to make it a 4th straight?
Well, if you got like a rabbit's foot or any kind of like a lucky wooden nickel or anything like that, because I'd love to go ahead and pencil it in that we're going to win tonight. It's just a matter of us finding consistency. That's part of the name of this game, and again, we're trying to move guys in and out of the lineup. We're trying to get everyone's cleats dirty and their feet wet per se, but it's a matter of us finding consistency, and that's what we're searching for. And every manager I talk to, Jack, when we get here, everybody's having the same conversations. We're trying to get momentum. We're trying to find consistency. We're trying to find a steady lineup. We're trying to get the same hitter to the ballpark every day. That's one thing that is part of this league. But we're all working through it. It's part of it, and ups or downs or not, man, we got to see the big picture.
Always trying to improve. Sheets, thanks again for the time.
100%. Thanks, Jack.